Welcome to Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Tuesday, April 2nd, 2025. Today, we're covering a major hospital expansion, adding hundreds of beds and greatly expanding healthcare services. Plus, we've got an update on Vaughan's Metropolitan Center, which is blossoming into a vibrant hub with new homes, businesses, and green initiatives. Stay tuned for more. The groundbreaking ceremony for Peel Memorial Hospital's expansion just happened in Brampton. The project, boasting a hefty provincial investment of nearly $47 million so far, will add a massive multi-story patient tower with up to 250 beds, a 24/7 emergency department, and greatly expand post-acute care. They're also adding enhanced mental health services, senior care, dialysis stations, and new outpatient clinics. This expansion is a huge win for Peel Region, addressing the growing healthcare needs of the booming population. Construction is set to begin soon, with the final timeline to be decided with the chosen construction team. Premier Doug Ford and local officials celebrated this milestone, highlighting its importance for improved healthcare access. President Trump's announced Liberation Day, Wednesday, will see reciprocal tariffs imposed, matching those levied by other countries on U.S. imports. The White House insists there will be no exemptions, leaving Canada particularly vulnerable, potentially facing even higher tariffs than the recently paused 25% levies. This comes despite a recent seemingly positive phone call between Trump and Canadian Prime Minister Carney. Adding to the uncertainty, new 25% tariffs on automobiles are set for Thursday, with no immediate exemptions for cars with American parts. The White House says they need a system to track foreign components first. Senator Tim Kaine is pushing for a vote to challenge Trump's authority on this, citing the use of emergency powers as a pretext for tax cuts for the wealthy. This all follows earlier tariffs on steel and aluminum, which could now stack onto the new duties, potentially doubling some taxes. Canadian officials are scrambling for answers. Vaughan's Metropolitan Center, or VMC, is booming. Over a decade in the making, it's quickly becoming a vibrant hub, with tons of new places to live, work, and play. Think thriving businesses, cool cultural spots, and plenty of green initiatives. They're even updating the city's master transportation plan, aiming to improve everything from street access to public transit options by 2051. Public input's already been gathered, and the final plan goes to council this June. Plus, a secondary plan to guide the VMC's future growth is wrapping up and will be presented to the council this spring. It all sounds pretty exciting, making the VMC a truly modern and sustainable community. For all the details, check out the link in the show notes. Ottawa's construction industry came together last Thursday for the 34th annual MSL show. Hundreds of contractors and developers networked and learned at the Ottawa Conference Centre. Mayor Mark Sutcliffe spoke, praising Merkley Supply Ltd's 125-year history and its contribution to the city. He acknowledged current economic headwinds, including potential federal job cuts and trade uncertainties, but reassured attendees of the city's commitment to supporting the construction industry through lower taxes and streamlined building processes. The mayor also announced his upcoming trip to Washington, D.C. to advocate for better trade deals. All in all, a successful show highlighting both celebration and economic realities for Ottawa's construction sector. Midland is revamping its waterfront. The Midland Bay Landing project is entering a new phase, aiming to turn 40 acres of waterfront into a lively, walkable neighborhood. They're aiming for a mix of housing and businesses, really boosting the downtown area. The town's working with KPMG and the community to get everyone's ideas. There's an online survey, plus an open house on April 15th from 2 to 4 p.m. and 6 to 8 p.m. at the North Simcoe Sports Center to give your input. A request for proposals for a construction contractor is expected by May 2025. This project is all about creating a vibrant space where people can live, work, and enjoy Midland's beautiful harbor. Check out the Midland Bay Landing project page for more details and to share your thoughts. That's all the time we have for today's Ontario Construction News Daily Podcast, Tuesday, April 2nd, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates next time. Would you and your company be interested in becoming the featured sponsor for only $495 a month? Reach out to Chase via email chase@ontarioconstructionnews.com to get more details. This podcast was created with the help of AI. See you soon.